سلام دوستان، خیلی خوش اومدین. امروز میخوایم یه گیم پلی از لیرست آف آس 2 ریمستر برای نسخه در واقع PS5 با هم تجربهش کنیم و ببینیم چه جوریه. خب من میگم اول چیزایی که به این ورژن اضافه شده و بریم با هم ببینیم. لاست لیولز اونا رو بریم. 3 تا داره. اینجا شاید اسپویل داشته باشه، اسپویل داستانی داشته باشه و نبینین اگه میخواین اسپویل نشین.
You're about to play an unfinished level from The Last of Us Part 2.
خب اینا لیول هاییه که حذفش کردن از بازی اصلی به یه دلیل خاصی، مثلا یه ذره طول بکشه برای این موضوعات. حالا اینا رو ما داشتن تجربه کنیم، توضیحات هم میدن تو بازی.
And here you get to see the building blocks of what it's like when we first string a bunch of these levels together. This is the intro to the first deleted level, and this one is the roughest of the three. We wanted to show more of how Jackson operates. So this is the festival where Ellie ultimately kisses Dina. This sequence would come very late in the game as a flashback sequence while you're in the farm with Dina. And we wanted to show what is the rest of Jackson doing, and wanted to put on the stick, make it interactive. So you could see when you're outside, there are all these almost like carnival games that you can play. You could mix drinks, you could play with these kids that are playing a sort of clicker Marco Polo, sit down and listen to conversations. And all the different interactions were first or second pass, very, very early passes. The building blocks are there, but nothing is final. And ultimately, while we were very excited by the sequence, it's pretty fun and lighthearted. It just slowed things too much as we're barreling towards the end of the story at this point. So again, reminder, rough, missing audio, missing animation, missing gameplay tweaks, missing dialogue, but pretty representative of what it would have been. So enjoy.
لذت ببرید. در واقع یه کاری کردن، انیمیشنش یه جوریه. در واقع یه کاری کردن که شما به خاطر این موضوعات بازی رو تجربه کنید.
Originally, this level was going to transition us to farm. We would go all the way through to the dance where Ellie and Dina share their first kiss. Then we would play through farm, and when Ellie plays the guitar at night, she would remember the Seth incident. So, the opening for this was a little tricky. We needed it to match at least a little what you might expect emotionally coming from prior beats, because we were already purposefully disorienting you in time and space. Remember, you just came from this huge fight. To jump straight into it would have been a little too jarring. After some back and forth, we rooted it in Ellie's nerves, calling back to her hands shaking in the theater. But this time, for a much more innocuous reason we'll find out later. She's nervous because she has a crush on Dina, who is the only reason why she's here at the dance. Something we really wanted to do was highlight the way their lives had turned upside down since she went down this path. We had this idea of recontextualizing all of our usual gameplay mechanics that were designed for really violent ends. The workbench, door bashes, throwable weapons, and even the infected, which is my personal favorite. Peppered throughout the level are moments of levity or shared history, all the while seeing how happy and mundane they all were before her huge revenge odyssey. It is not a festival without one of these throwing games. This one, of course, uses our throwable system where you're often chucking explosive things or stunning things, but for a more wholesome purpose, although some people take this game really seriously. A fun aspect of this is if you did well, you could win a toy here. Ellie would place it in her pocket. If you had done this, you'd find the toy with JJ, the baby, later back at the farm. When we cut this, the toy made it through anyway because it was so cute. It is the same one you see on the tractor at the farm. Ollie the elephant.
اینجا بچه ها ادای کیرکر رو در
This is one of
میارن.
my favorite sections because I think that it achieves both the slice of life aspect of Jackson while also being a stark reminder of how dark the world that they live in really is. To attract attention and curiosity, one of the kids was supposed to make this adorable, messed up little clicker impression and the others would giggle. We tried a version where if you got close enough, the kid might try and follow you a little before turning back. Since clickers are blind and move by echolocation, for this game of messed up tag, Ellie must close her eyes and listen for when the children give themselves away. The thought was that these kids are in relative safety. They still grow up with the dangers of clickers and runners, and all those lessons would embed themselves in the games that they play. When the festival got cut, they tried to preserve this moment and move it to the front of the game where the snowball fight is, as a tutorial. However, being in the headspace of a clicker doesn't really teach you how to deal with them. Eventually, it evolved, and they instead made the snowball fight, which was, I think, way more effective. For me, it's character illuminating.
اینا همه اسپویلره، هشدار بدم اگه بازی رو تجربه نکردین اینو اول نرین. سیاتل.
In this second deleted level, which is an extended sequence of the sewers in Seattle, this comes on the heels of where Ellie goes into a building and she survives an attack by stalkers and gets thrown out of a window and gets swept away by the current, and then we cut this section that used to be there in the final game. Now you will get to play it. So this was a way to get a bit more interesting puzzles, interesting traversal, figure out how Ellie can navigate the sewers with the fighting current. Ultimately, with a lot of these levels and these sequences, the reason why we cut them were for pacing purposes. But here it is for you in this very kind of raw form that part of it will feel finished, parts of it will feel like assets are missing as far as audio, animation won't be final, but it's a glimpse into what a game looks like when it's months away from finishing. Enjoy.
دلم کن برای همینجوری مربع رو بزنی. من من فکر می‌کنم دلیل حذف کردن یه سری قسمت ها برای اینکه زود به همون تاریخی که قولشو دادن برسن دیگه، که بازی هم پولیش شده باشه دیگه.
This level, internally known as Fine Water, was quite long in duration as we had to make Ellie traverse a far distance to the opposite side of downtown Seattle.
پیتر
This
میخواد
section
صحبت
was longer than
کنه.
what we released the game with, approximately 10 minutes more. This was one of the few areas of the game that used water flow as part of a traversal puzzle. The player has to go upstream to use the current to get to the platform to reach the other side.
What have we got here?
We mostly cut this mechanic game-wide, however it remained in essence in the section swimming to the aquarium as Ellie when you were avoiding the waves. When players reach the doorway and enter into the room, they are faced with a dead end. The real reason for this dead end room is that on the reversal when exiting back out the
Get me the hell
doorway,
out of
players
here.
are faced with the route onwards. A pipe that they'd not been able to see when they were swept past it on the way in, and something that was hidden from view when on the side platforms. The intention here being that the only option is to go off the standard path in order to search for a way out. We slowly introduce the player to consider climbing into smaller pipes and crouching in these tight spaces. This
keep
is to
going up
slowly
and
build
up.
up to and encourage the player to
توضیحات
climb
میدونیم
into such
گوش
small
بدیم
pipes
خودتون
that they'll have to be
بازی
crawling on their
گرفتیم.
stomach, which is something that the player previously
چون
may
گیم
not
پلی رو
recognise as
طولانی
the playable
میکنه.
space,
Shit, Ellie.
let alone the desired route they need to take.
من نمیخوام رو هم بیفته توضیحات.
In order for the player to feel cramped, claustrophobic and desperate, we'd been enforcing the traversal mechanics that allow for a tight environment and promote these feelings. We introduced the use of the squeeze through so that we can keep the player feeling enclosed and tight, but without repeating the same geometry.
پت
Here we change from low ceilings with wider
Pet
walls
که
to high
اینجوری
ceilings and
نمی‌زنم.
tight walls
پیتر
to change up
شد
the spatial
منظور شده.
pacing and keep the level from repeating
Shit,
itself.
to die.
اینو به خاطر چیز حذفش کردم.
Originally, we had the water line much
Is there
higher
up
here, so
there?
players had to swim through this tight tunnel. However, from watching user test feedback, it was occasionally causing people to discount the route entirely and turn back on themselves. So to avoid any risk of this happening in the final game, we present a lower water level so the tunnel is easy to see and commit to using. Although this isn't as impactful without the prone swim, it's the better
چون
decision as it means a
میگن
smoother experience for the player.
گیمرها
with no
گیج
backtracking
میشن تو
frustration.
مراحلی که آب توشه.
We draw the player towards this pipe as it is seemingly the route out of the tight space. Fairly soon it is obvious that this path is blocked. If the player goes all the way up to the bars that block the path, they are rewarded with a pickup, so this journey doesn't feel wasted. It is important to encourage the player to try to progress along this path so that they would subtly be thinking of progress in this direction. We hint to the player that there is a bigger, new space beyond this pipe by showing the player the waterfall. This helps players consider the other route where they don't know how far the tunnel is or whether they'd make it.
جای تنگ یه جوریه. اوه
Oh, shit!
تیرکمونه نیست مگه پشت درگیری نداریم کلا.
Using this pipe was retained in the iteration we shipped with, as it's the last of the extreme methods Ellie has to undergo in order to escape the sewers, and what she will go through in her pursuit of revenge. The last ladder climb is quite lengthy. And although we
Last
could
of
have
Us
trimmed it down to a
یک
shorter
هم
time, we
ما
like to have
توی
this last
کانال
segment of the
گذاشتیم
journey built
کامل.
anticipation for whether there was success at the top or not after all you've been through. Ultimately, the ladder exits out into the subway station, which is how it connects in the final game. Ellie then has to find her way to the hospital from here, crossing paths with the scars for the first time.
چپترم تموم شد. خب بریم چپتر آخر. هانت شکار. ببینیم هشدار بدم اسپویل داره اینا همه. داستان کامل رفتین اینو ببینید.
Third and final deleted level, what we call the boar hunt sequence. This was a sequence pretty late in the game. It was right after the whole Seattle Abby sequence where Abby spares Ellie. And then we wanted to come back into Ellie's story, but keep it a bit mysterious of how much time has passed, where is Ellie now. So we're coming in on Ellie and she's following a trail of blood. And we wanted to mirror in a way the deer hunt sequence from the first game, but this time do it with a boar. And there's something with Ellie that now she can't let go of this violence. She's pursuing it, even against this innocent animal. This was another opportunity to show how the violence that Ellie has experienced, the violence that she witnessed being afflicted onto Joel, is still sticking with her, and she's still experiencing these PTSD moments. This was a sequence that was pretty far along and was cut pretty late in production. Parts of it are still really rough, but the gameplay, the building blocks were all there. I think you'll have fun to see, like, again, a rough, unfinished sequence that you can play. You can see all the way to the end, and including a cinematic that we end up cutting. And the remnants of the sequence ended up being mentioned in Ellie's journal. So this part of the story that we developed still made its way into the game as kind of optional stuff that you could read about, but here you get to experience it. So as a reminder, this is pretty rough, months away from being finished, but you get to see it now.
خب اینا آخرین چپتری که در واقع نذاشتم.
So the boar hunt was one of the hardest levels for me to work on. It was a huge challenge with the systems that we had, and we kept trying, but it never felt quite right. Originally, the level happened after the Jackson festival, which also got cut, but before Farm. Once the festival got cut, it became the prologue to Farm. The intended experience is that we jump forward in time after the fight with Abby in the theater. We don't know where Dina is. We likely assume she's dead because she was just bleeding out. Ellie is alone. Her hair is short. So maybe this is the future or the present. And she's hunting. Hunting who? Abby still? We must have gone through 5 or 6 iterations of the boar fight and all, and every single time it changed pretty drastically. We split it into clear phases, where one was like all long range. We tried another where you're getting close and you get the jump on it quite literally. You're jumping off of a rock to attack it. And then finally we tried a bunch where you almost sort of go around a bunch of trailers and try and wrestle it. We uncovered after some time that taking down a boar over several phases felt very laborious and a little dramatic. It was comically long. It felt too boss-like, a little too gamey. We decided to cut the first few phases, and we opted for a cold open after the boar had already been hurt off screen. So that allowed us to focus on feeling like we're closing in on prey and to introduce the boar when it was at its most dangerous. Already hurt, already feral, much too close for comfort. And so the thinking was it would bring us more into Ellie's mindset. Is this really hunting for food, or is she hunting for some other reason? The gas station was built to highlight the boar's destructiveness. Since it's cramped, the boar feels larger. We also feel trapped with it. Perhaps it's trapped with us. When it charges, it gets to us quickly, so we must be on our toes. This made it more aligned with Ellie's sort of hunting for trouble mindset. Listening became more important, as well as moving around slowly so it didn't hear you. Could you spot it before it saw or heard you? And could you get a shot off quickly enough so you could dodge out of the way? Is the shot worth the cost after? It feels like a gamble. By the end of the fight, everything would likely be in shambles. The boar would burst through the back, and Ellie would follow it and finally enact revenge.
عجب میزان عجیبیه. دفعه اولی که من اینو رفتم اینجوری نبود برام. دو تا تیر بهش زدم و دفعه اول.
Nowhere to run.
اینجا چیزی هست نیست.
The boar kill was supposed to be anything but glorious. With the boar whimpering at the back of the gas station after Ellie's relentless hunt. After this, hearing the drone that we kind of come to associate with Ellie's trauma, we would hard cut to the stream where she's washing.
خلاص کن حیوان بدبختا با چاقو. همش صحنه بدی به ذهنش میرد. یه مرحله نوریتاین میرم و این مثل قسمت آنلاینه ولی آفلاینه در واقع. من چند مرحله رفتم.
Okay, back to it.
یه 4-5 مرحله رفتم اینم چجوریه. دقیقه رو وقت داریم چیزا رو بسازیم. نه جیسی هم کمکی مونه. خوبه میدونم یا آدم میاد یا فریکر میاد. یکیشون رو کشتیم.
Any trace of them? Nothing over here. Where'd they go?
Has anyone seen them?
Not finding anything.
You see anything? Yeah, no. Got nothing. Chris? I'll see what's up.
I got your back.
Quiet.
It's Chris! They took him out! Spread out! On the double! They're around here somewhere.
On your left. Watch out.
Holy shit. We lost another one! Don't let them escape! Oh shit!
یه لو رفتیم.
Push forward! Yeah, got it! Caught them!
یه دونشون مونده.
Better start running. Found you. I know you.
Now what?
اینا باید سری باز کنی.
Gus, we're under attack. Jesus! Keep your head down. You're not stop. Oh God!
Move it!
How'd they get? Over here! No, no!
بمیر. بد بود ولی خوب زدمش. تبره خیلی خوبه آخه.
Do a sweep. Flush them out.
دارم میکشمشون. چه شده قطعگاه اینا؟ نوازی چی میخوای؟ یه از این چلنجش اینجوریه دیگه، سرگرم کننده هست. بی بهم داد، بله یه سری چیزا هم آزاد میکنه. بریم قسمت داستانی. خب داستانی، استوری، استارت. میگه میتونی عوض کنی در حین بازی کردن درجه سختی رو عوض کنی. باشه. من نزدیک 3 سال بازی نکردم، یعنی شاید یادم رفته باشه یه سری قسمت ها رو. البته این بازی من پلات کردم. اوه لودینگش اینه.
I don't know what happened. I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away. You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something.
داره برای تامی داستان واقعی رو تعریف میکنه.
Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. You found the firefight. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch, it would kill her. Sweet Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joel. What do you do?
I saved her.
نجاتش دادم.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
Shit.
God damn. That's some. That's a lot. What does Ellie know?
میگه اینا رو الی میدونه.
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
اون باور کرد. اون
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
گرافیک عالیه واقعا. حالا نسبت به PS4 نمیدونم واقعا. البته از دسته دوالسنس اگه استفاده کرده باشه، البته این ریمستر $10 اگه بازی شما خریده باشی یا دیسکشو داشته باشی میتونی آپدیت کنی با $10، یعنی تقریبا با $59 میشه 590 تومن. مالیات هم دوست من با $12 اینو آپدیت کرد. $10 خریده بود، $12 هم داد و اینو آپدیت کرد. البته نسخه PS4 واقعا عالیه، ولی مثلا به خاطر همین چند تا چیزی که بهتون نشون دادم اولی ویدیو شاید تهیه کنن خیلی ها. البته انقدر بازی های آنلاین خوب رایگان وجود داره. رفتیم جکسون.
It's okay. I got him. You go on.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
About what we were talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
I'll see you later, Doc.
بازی آغاز شد و اینجا جکسونه. بله
Hello? Ellie?
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but...
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, Joel?
Just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you...
Joel, it's pretty late, and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
What's this?
یه گیتار براش آورده.
Folks call this thing here a guitar.
تو قسمت اول از ما خواست که ما بهش گیتار زدن رو یاد بدیم. چون ما گیتار زدن بلدیم جوئل. و انگار براش یه گیتار گرفته که بهش یاد بده.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
میگه من نمیتونم. من با تو اعتماد دارم. اینجوری رو گیتار بزنیم نگاه. خیلی مکانیزم جالبیه.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts, I've no need for any more. 'Cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what I can get. She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing about
I
this.
promised that I'd teach you how to play.
You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
Deal.
Okay. Okay.
Do you remember the joke?
میگه جوکای منو یادته؟ تو قسمت اول هی جوک میگفت. جوکایی که خیلی مدل انگلیسی بود و مثلا بازی با کلمات بود.
That's so dumb.
Yeah.
یه دفتر جوک داشت، باز میکرد میخوند، خیلی جالب بود. خیلی نکات ریزیه اینا، ولی تو بازی قرار داده بودن دیگه. بازی تازه شروع شد، یعنی الان لوگو رو تازه آوردن، مقدمه بود. اوه الی بزرگ شده 4 سال بعد.
Shit. Fuck. Hey.
Morning.
Sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait. You kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
No. She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never...
دوست دختر این دینا رو بوس کرده الی.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Get your stuff together, we're already late.
Smells fine. So tired.
یه سری چیزا میتونین تو ببینی، چیزایی که دوست داره. یعنی کامیک بوک و موسیقی راک و اصلاش به خودش را ببره، چون اینا گشت میزنن گروه، اونایی که بلدن. البته ایلی بلده دیگه. این تو آینه خودتون میتونی ببینی، خیلی خوبه. و چاقوی معروف.
That sucks.
Yep. Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up. I was just about to get up. I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
Heads up.
دستکشاشو
Talking to
دستش
town this
کرد.
morning.
What?
آره.
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not so nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting. Sorry I missed it.
Be safe out there.
We always are. Maria wants a word with you.
Great time. Where is she?
The diner.
Is this about Seth?
No clue.
Just tell her you never saw me.
Excuse me?
Hey, so... we're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just... I don't want you to think...
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
مشکل نداره جسی، دخترشو مشکل نداره. و موزیسین این بازی رو شما میبینی
Hey, old timer.
رو صندلی نشسته و با گیتارش. ها یه چیز دیگه این نسخه داره، شما میتونی آزادانه بری گیتار بزنی دیگه. بعضی از قسمت های این بازی میتونی گیتار بزنی، دیگه اون نیست دیگه. آزادانه میتونی بری گیتار بزنی و لذت ببری. خیلی هم تونستن آهنگای قشنگی با این بازی بزنن، چون کاملا درسته.
Excuse me.
Ellie, there you are. Come here.
این زن تامیه.
Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me, please.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
Hey. Look.
اینا با هم دعوا کردن دیشب.
I was drinking too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out. I made you some sandwiches.
یه ساندویچ هم درست کرده به خاطر دعوایی که کرده، عذرخواهی هم کرد و
Thank you, Seth.
Yeah. Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
When you go out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the northwest lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. But watch yourself. There's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course.
آدم‌ها یه جای خوبی درست کردن که آدم‌ها بدون هیچ ترسی میتونن زندگی کنن، بچه دار بشن. گوگلیه. مرد کودک دارن، یه جامعه درست کردن برای خودشون، خیلی مهمه. یعنی نیازی زنده بمونن. زندگی دارن میکنن، فقط زنده نیستن.
And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
We're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry. Be safe.
Thanks.
مراقب خودت باش. ممنونم. دینا.
Give me a minute.
We get your girlfriend to the stables, please.
Hey, Dina. Can I talk to you? Hey, guys! I'm tapping out. Come on. For how long? Whew. Hey. Hey. I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people.
No, you were drunk. It's fine.
Well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just...
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
All right. Well, we should probably get going.
البته ما تو قسمت اول هم دیدیم که
I'm not even playing. Cause you're a chicken. You're a chicken.
I hate this kid so much.
ایلی همجنسگرا هست تا حدی. البته دوست صمیمیشو مثلا بوس کرد توی اون دیلسیه. خب اینا باید بازی میخوام بکنن با ما.
Gotcha. We're on the board, suckers. Oh, dang it.
Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny.
Oh, eat that. Ow! Damn.
I got her.
Arm on that kid.
I got her.
یه ذره باید بهتر بازی کنم.
I see you.
Oh, you like that?
Fuck yeah. I mean, frick. Don't tell your mom. You better hide.
I'm gonna come over there and fight you, like, for real. Oh, suck it!
Boom. Eat snow, you little shit.
In your face!
No. We're winning.
Eat snow! Ow! I know where you live, Alex. I see you.
بزنش دیگه دینا.
Your parents don't love you.
Oh, miss me. Oh no, you got snow in your hair.
Oh,
Ow!
what a
Who
shot.
taught you that?
Come on.
Ow!
آه بالاخره.
Eat it, shrimps. Hey.
How's it feel?
No. Here. Help me. You'll never get away with this.
بابا روش بلند شین.
Off of her, your mom.
بچهای توقس.
All right. We actually have some work to do. Scram.
Oh, man.
I guess I asked for that, huh?
Yep.
Let's go.
So Jesse wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Hey, ladies.
میگه صبح بخیر. خیلی صبح نیست هوا. اسم من کدومه؟ اسم من اینه.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks. Come on. All right. Hey, Shimmer.
Look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up. Settle down, children. All right. You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle. You come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
حجمش هم براتون بگم 85 گیگ بود. 85 گیگ و تقریبا 500 مگابایت. البته آپدیت بده مطمئنا زیادتر میشه ولی حالا اسما اینا رو ما نمیدونیم الان.
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
Come on. This way.
خب بازی همینجا به پایان میرسونیم. لایک کنین، کامنت بذارین برام و سابسکرایب کنین و به دوستاتون معرفی کنین ویدیو رو. خیلی ممنونم. تا دیدار دیگه. خدافظ. خدافظ.